Are you in a country where getting a job is really a big issue? Then this video is going to help you get a new job in another country outside there, but not in your country, right? We have so many countries out there which are offering jobs and well-paying jobs. For instance, in Kenya, we have jobs, but the jobs are really paying nothing. Let me say nothing, because maybe as a receptionist in Kenya, you get at most 15,000 Kenyan shillings. And if you imagine 15,000, you have a house, you using that money for transport, and you have kids, you buy food, and you can, also the economy is really bad, 15,000, you just, at the end of the month, you'll have a deficit of it, a negative. Let me talk about that. But you know that outside, you can get a nice job, a well-paying job, a job that you won't be taxed, there's no deductions, you just get your whole amount. All you need to do is buy some toothpaste, some new boxers or new panties, or maybe get one beer because it's surplus. Then in this video, I'm going to give you the steps, because so many people have been asking me, Frank, how can I get a job in that country? How can I get a job in Qatar? How can I get a job in Dubai? How can I get a job in Saudi? Anyway, I wouldn't recommend Saudi because we had a lot of stories, mostly Kenyan stories. So I'm not going to talk about Saudi in this video, but let's talk about Qatar and Dubai. Okay? All you need to know, step one, you should have the documents. Before you even think of asking, how should I get that job? How? Ask yourself, how am I going to reach to that country? Of course, by air transport. Do you have a passport? That is number one. Get yourself a valid passport. 48 pages, I think it costs, that is a 4,500 or maybe 5,500, depends with your location and your application and the time of application. And also the speed that you want the document to come out. So if you want it to come after 3 days, you have to pay more. If you have to wait, okay, you can wait, no problem. But you need a passport. Then the next thing is you need to have your CV, your curriculum vitae, for the job that you want. If you want to be a driver, you should have a CV that describes you as a driver and the experience. You should have the recommendations, right? Yeah, you set that aside. Then the other thing is the good conduct. In Kenya, you have before you get a job, you have to get a good conduct. It's only 1,500 at most if you apply. And with that, then I can take you to the next step. And the next step is where you visit the agency. Coming here is maybe personally, I think it's going to cost you a lot. And it's going to, you'll do a lot to come here personally. So the best advice I'll give you is look for an agent. And remember, we have so many fake agents out there. So you need to check a nice agency, a valid agency, a very genuine agency, because you don't want to waste your money, waste your time and all that. And I will recommend one agency that you can use out there. But first, comment below. Tell me that you're following this video. If you need the support, if you need the information, just comment below. I'll get back to you. I'll make sure I get back to you. So you get a nice agency. After getting a nice agency, go to their location, access their personal location. Don't talk through over the phone. Make sure you visit their offices. Go see, is this thing real? Are they genuine? And all that. And then when you reach to the agency, some will charge you, some will do it for free. But free jobs are very, very rare. So you should organize some cash for you. So you might need some money for your medicals, some money for your corona tests, the certificate. For the yellow fever, you need that. your good conduct need attestation in the embassy. If you're coming to Qatar, actually you need to take your good conduct to Qatar embassy, which is in I'll comment on that actually. And also you need, if you're going to maybe Dubai, you need to visit the Dubai embassy. You need to attest it, and that might cost you 3,500 to 4,000, depends. Then the other thing is, once you're done with attestation, the agency might need you to give or to pay some amount which ranges from 50,000 to maybe 150,000. So if they ask you for that, just pay, but make sure first you're sure this is the right agency. All right? Yeah. So on the description, I'm going to tag the agency that you can trust, the agencies that you can trust, right? Yeah. So after you go, you take your CV to the agency, you get a job, you do an interview, you pass, okay, you finish all the documents, then you're ready to go. You fly and you land. Maybe if you wanted to come to Qatar or you wanted to go to Dubai, that's the chance. But first, prepare yourself with those documents and have some cash for transport from your home to the agency, because it will cost you transport. But you know, as I always say, you need money to get money, right? Yeah. So it's easy as that. So for those who have been asking me, how can I get a job in Qatar, in Dubai, that's the only way. There's no shortcut, okay? There's no shortcut. You can look for sponsors and all that. So thank you for watching, and in the next video I'm going to make or post some experiences, you know, in these countries. We hear stories, but let me tell you, this place is good, you know, it's good. Don't trust what you hear. First come, take the risk, see for yourself. If you're not happy, go back to your country, okay? Enjoy yourself, go back, enjoy the flight, go back to your country. You're not a prisoner, right? You can always take your flight back. All right, like this video, subscribe so that you can get another update soon.